Thanks to all of my generous subscribers on Patreon for supporting my videos, especially Shady Oak, Titanverse Studios, Easy Mode Gamer, DJ Skywalker, Raincoon, Ridge, Calbeck, Michael, Zeta, Star Chaser, Pony Cordero, Emerald Spencer, Kanto, Alicia, Q-Flash, Alden, Princess Heather Blossom, Venturecore, Billy Henline, and Sid McConroy. Be sure to check out all of their content links in the description and thank them for their support.
So, tell me laddie, you're kinda changeling afore?
Yeah, I've known a few. One used being a changeling as an excuse to womanize, another's a major drama king, and then there's two others that are alright, but they're hybrids, so I don't know if that counts. Come to think of it, I don't think I've ever had an interaction with a changeling that didn't end in a fight.
Aye? And what of that?
Well, the first time I even heard about them was when they invaded Canterlot. Imagine that as a first impression. My brother and I got caught up in that battle. He actually left his guard post to protect me. But I still got overwhelmed and swarmed, and he tried to help me and he got swarmed as well. We would have been done for if that battle went on for another minute.
Sounds like there's a lot more to it than that, laddie.
You could probably say changelings are part of the reason I'm here now. My brother would hang that over my head occasionally. I got my ear bitten off and demoted for you and you couldn't even hold your sword, he'd say. But he's still freelanced as a guard scout to stop the changelings from invading again. And that's how he was able to tell me when Chrysalis was planning another attack. I snuck into the hive to gather evidence and warn Equestria, and that was a whole battle in and of itself. But while I was there, they revolted against Chrysalis and Thorax took over. I'm guessing that's why we're headed there now?
Aye. I heard the changelings no longer feed on love, which means they may start integrating with Equestria. So, we're doing some peeking round and kin what they're eating. I want you to check in the hive when I look round the forest.
With respect, Sensei, I'd rather not go back in there.
And why is that?
Back in Ponyville, I heard Thorax say that not all of them have been changed. I've had 2 major battles with changelings, and it would only take one with a grudge to start another.
So, there we go. You're all bolstered and brave for a spy mission, but can I ask about breakfast? If you're so feared of fighting, why'd you traipse in there the first time?
There are multiple reasons I didn't have a choice. Not wanting Equestria to get subverted was one of them.
Aye, you still ain't connecting the dots, are you? You're scared of fighting, 'cause you think it caused all your woes and changed your course. Your course never changed, laddie. It's all part of your purpose. You already ken your cutie mark and didn't even know it yet. But that's where Ishelryu comes in. Now get out there, and I'll meet you back here around sunset.
Yes, Sensei.
Closest magic would have gotten us was way over there.
That's not the flex you think it is.
Who wouldn't be happy at the chance to marvel at the great and powerful Trixie?
I want as little to do with you as possible. Now please leave my sight.
Dread Malworth wreaking havoc outside.
Wait a second, is that a real thing? Wait another second. How the heck do you even spell that?
Half bear, half mole, half raging pile of claws.
I'm super cereal.
I am also the unscarable Trixie!
Well, that didn't last long.
You got us here. I'll take us home.
Trixie, no, you'll just turn everyone into teacups.
Teleportation spell, go!
Unless that happens. But while he's distracted with them, maybe I can sneak in and finish Sensei's assignment without getting spotted.
Teleportation spell, go!
No, it doesn't work that way.
But this is my process.
Your processes are horrible. Oh, shoot! I might need to work on my process myself.
We don't do that anymore.
Okay, cool. So you're not malicious parasites anymore. When are you going to fix the roof?
Except one of them, my brother.
Gosh darn it, what is it with changelings and everyone's brother showing up and causing problems? It's like the 3rd time that's happened. And what are you scared of? Weren't you just like him not too long ago?
A once-a-week potluck lunch?
Oh, thank God. That was easier than I expected. Okay, what are these guys eating? That looks like bugs and rocks and bugs and jello and purple coconuts and banana squash? Okay, that's fine. I'll just get my zoom lens out for reference pictures and... I left my camera back in Manhattan, didn't I?
He said my fuchsia color wasn't intimidating to our enemies. What enemies?
What enemies? How about what fuchsia? You're green. Are you talking about that little bit of pink on your carapace?
We know a thing or two about what it's like to be outsiders.
Which is why I want you as far away from this situation as possible. Why am I still here, though? I saw what I needed. I should head back. I'm sure this'll work itself out.
You yell and blast him with magic.
Gosh darn it, never mind. These two are going to start another war. Or at the very least, I shouldn't leave before sundown. I'm not sure which is worse between these two social blunders or me not finishing Wholegrain's assignment.
And I no longer control ponies against their will.
Wow, so you're both losers. Stay away from me or I'll do to you what I did to the vines.
You know, Pharynx, Starlight can match an alicorn for skill and power. I would love to see you try when you don't have the element of ambush on your side.
It's a place for changelings to express their feelings so we all gain a better understanding of each other.
That sounds like a horrible idea that'll accomplish absolutely nothing constructive.
Sometimes I feel like I'm a purple changeling, but here I am, a green one.
Okay, but what the heck does the color of your exoskeleton have to do with anything?
We both on the same day.
That's horrible advice. You're going to confuse the heck out of everyone who knows you as well as yourself and make everything worse.
Then I feel like I'd be living a lie.
Correct, madam.
It's very brave of you to share something so personal.
Okay, yeah, sure, but now let's try offering a solution, please.
You know who spent all his craft time making spears.
If you can call them spears. These things are made out of stone and barely tied together. If they hit anything except maybe a pony, they'll break. On second thought...
He lined the hallway with thorns!
He teaches little changelings to growl and hiss!
Seriously, it was not very long ago that you were all doing the exact same thing.
My soup's too hot!
You could also try blowing on it.
Now we'll just try to lead it away and hope that keeps us safe.
Oh, so the hive has turned into a bunch of wimps and he's the only one here who's trying to protect everyone. Gosh darn it, how dare you make me sympathize with this guy?
If we are interrupting each other, we are not affirming each other.
Have you ever considered that some of these behaviors and mindsets don't need to be affirmed? I'd hate to admit it because I've seen what changelings can do when they're serious, but the last time I fell off this hard, I also went through a dramatic physical change and I promise you it was not very healthy.
But it goes against everything I've been taught as Twilight's pupil.
By all means, say it.
You're a horrible influence.
And Thorax has a duty to the whole hive, not just his brother.
Yeah, father. The whole family. Not just the brother. Oh. I don't like where this is going.
Step away from my brother.
Is it wrong that I'm a little jealous that my brother never did that for me? Is it wrong that I'm a lot jealous that my brother never did that for me?
They're right, you know. You need to have tougher skin.
Good God, it's like looking into a black, chitinous version of my own childhood.
I switched the trail of plants around to lure the Mallworth here.
You what?
Pharynx will finally let love and friendship into his life and transform!
That's a horrible plan, and you're going to get us all killed. I'm out of here.
Mallworth is coming this way!
You guys used to overrun entire cities like a blitzkrieg. I hate to say it, but I think I liked you changelings better when you were malicious parasites. At least then, you weren't freaky alien genotype cowards. I hate fighting too, but at least I try when I have to. How did you become so pacified and scared so quickly? It wasn't that long ago.
This is all your fault.
That talk with Ember is the best thing you've ever had, Thorax. You're actually respectable now.
Not because you have to, but because you choose to!
Indeed, that was a great speech, but if the entire hive doesn't think they can take on whatever this thing is, then I certainly can't do it either, so I'm getting out of here. Oh, I should ignore the urge to look into that noise.
Or maybe not.
Having a conscience sucks. Okay, this is way over my head.
I may have forgot to mention that mall warps have really thick hides.
Oh, so it's a caliber issue then. Quick, someone get Starlight a giant magnifying glass.
Yeah, with the rest of the swarm, not alone.
You know, that's not really a great plan either. That sounds like it implies a meat grinder tactic, which is not exactly protecting the swarm.
Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
Good, now glue him down with that grow sicker like, or not.
Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself?
You know, it's a lot harder to root for you when you're acting like mosquitoes.
But that doesn't mean we won't have to defend ourselves.
The former malicious parasite who invaded Equestria twice needs to defend itself. Oh, that is rich coming from you people.
He did it! He transformed!
Yes, Trixie. We all saw it. Stop acting like you're in a show meant for children. Oh. Alright then. Well, I'm out of here. Nice seeing you, Brawny. Bye!
Who the frick was that?
How could you say that? What? That's...
Alrighty then. That was slightly less unpleasant than the last time I was here. But I can't help but wonder, where is the Dreadmaw going to go now? You think I'd learn to keep my mouth shut? Seriously, why are you this mean? You are a herbivore with no natural predators. Owie! I've been in the mood for an honorable death lately anyway.
Are you well, laddie?
That hurt a lot, but I think I'm alright.
Bonnie, now move it!
I hope what I told you about their potluck helps, because I need a nap after that. That ability of yours is no joke, though.
It ain't so much an ability as it is a mindset. You're hungry, and I can feed you.
Well, you didn't feed me so much as you punched a monster into the ground.
It's all the same, laddie. Me mark means to feed bronies full, whatever that means for them. I'm to feed you not with just food. That plump blackguard got in the way.
So you were able to save me because it's your purpose to help ponies.
Aye, and before you're done here, I'll see you, Kenneth, for yourself.
Well, I haven't been able to help anyone by fighting yet.
But it is part of your cutie mark. Your purpose feeds you just as much as some scran. You're wandering life aimless because you can't make peace with that.
And when I figure that out for myself, I'll reach the flow state.
I didn't think you'll reach flow state. But life will kin a mite easier, and you wanna feel that nipping in your back. I can feed you that much.
Well, I guess that's all I could hope for then.
Aye, you got a lot of work to do.